What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day, and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. Now, you guys know as well as I do, Sunday we always do dealership walks. There just isn't a lot of Tundras out there right now, so today I'm doing a little bit of a hybrid setup. At the end of this video, you will see a live dealership walk. There was only one 2022 Tundra on the lot, so I figured what better thing to do than do a little online and then end it with an actual walk. Now today, we're going to go to a different website than we've ever gone to. We usually use AutoTrader to check out the Tundras around the nation. Today, we're going to use a website called Carvana. I've never actually looked on Carvana for Tundras, and I found some very interesting trucks out there. A buddy of mine just purchased a vehicle from Carvana, and he said the process was absolutely awesome. You'll hear people who love and hate Carvana, but he said the process for him was amazing. He found the vehicle he wanted. He had a vehicle to trade in. Everything was online. They delivered the vehicle. You have 7 days. If you don't like it, you could turn it back in, and you could do that up to 3 times until you find the vehicle you want. So he had a flawless, easy situation. He said he would use it all the time. So in talking to him, I decided, let me see what's on there with Tundras. Are there 2022 Tundras? Are there any great prices? So let's take a look and see what kind of Tundras we see on Carvana. And then, because I love you guys and I know how much you love dealership walks, we'll take a ride out to the local dealership and check out the one 2022 Tundra they have and see what you guys think about that one as well. Okay, so here we are on the Carvana website. Now, one thing I'm going to ask of you folks out there, if you see any different awesome Tundras than what I'm showing you, please go right ahead and let us know what you see. For my area, I don't know if this is nationwide. I don't know if it's just within a certain parameter of my area for easy delivery to me. It's showing 111 or so Tundras, and I believe 11 of them are 2022s. But let's go with the ones up at the top. I saw this price. It drew my attention. 2022 Toyota Tundra double cab. This is a regular SR5. It's not TRD. SR5, obviously 6.5 a bed. It only has 132 miles on it for $43,590. And obviously, when you go to Carvana and you go to, when you click on the vehicle, you can do a 360 Explorer. It'll show you if it has any scratches, dents, anything like that. It's pretty thorough, not a bad thing. All these vehicles are used, by the way. There are no new vehicles on here, but as you can see, this only has 132 miles on it, so you will find some that are fairly new. But you go down the list a little bit, you see the highlights of the truck, some of the things they want to show you that are special about the vehicle. Here's where I was like, oh, that's why the price is so good. 2-wheel drive. So if you're interested in a 2-wheel drive SR5 truck here, this is the one for you. And it shows you it's the V8 with the 5.7. It doesn't have a brown interior color, so you're going to have to check out the pictures before you trust what they say here. And you could also look at the window sticker to see what it was when it was brand new if you would like. You come down and it shows you what the installed packages are and options. This has the SR5 package, black Tundra tailgate insert badge, spray-on bed liner, all-weather floor liners and door sill. And it shows you the standard equipment of the truck, and then it shows you the price. So this truck here, once again, 2-wheel drive, double cab SR5, is $43,590. Tax, title, registration, $3,094. A shipping fee of $490. Bogus fees never. Total cash is $47,174 for this truck. Once again, I thought it was an amazing price, but 2-wheel drive. That's why it's like it was in 2019. That's a 2019 price right there. Another one I found with a great price on it, another 2-wheel drive truck, but I figured I had to talk about it. This is a double cab, but this is an SX. This is that package that they're coming back out again with in 2023. This truck looks amazing in the last generation. As I say, it's as close as you're going to get to the TRD Pro look without going TRD Pro and spending all that money. This is a lot cheaper. The price tag on this one has 2,306 miles on it. Again, it's rear-wheel drive only, 2-wheel drive. It is not 4x4. But the $44,590 is how much you could get one in normal times, 4-wheel drive, back a few years ago. Keep that in mind. Here's a side shot of the truck. Everything's blacked out body color. There are no badges. The only badge you're going to see on this thing is that SX on the back, which if you don't like it, you can take it right off. It has black wheels, body color, bumpers. It just looks really good. If you're all about that look of the truck versus some of the interior features, this is built off of an SR5 platform. Doesn't have a lot going on the inside. This would be the truck for you. Here, again, showing the highlights of the vehicle. Gray interior, black exterior. 2-wheel drive truck. The window in the back of this truck, it obviously doesn't go down all the way. This is actually a solid state window, okay? This doesn't even have that little center window you get in the double cab. Please keep that in mind. This is just straight up solid state across the way. It looks like the crewmax window, it just doesn't go down. Fabric seating, it does have the bucket seats with the floor mounted shifter, so you do get that. Here's a shot looking out of the front of the truck. So it doesn't look, you know, like it's not a TRD Pro, we should say, on the inside. I mean, it still has, that floor mounted shifter changes everything. The center console is the big part of making this thing look premium. But at the end of the day, you know, you're not going to have the TRD Pro stitched everywhere, and this is fabric seating versus, you know, the leather in the TRD Pro. There's that window I was talking about behind the seats in the double cab. These double cab seats are very functional, can seat 5, no problem. Please know that. I know the double cab seats in the new 2022 Tundra are a little tight. These have no problem fitting 3 grown adults back there. There's a shot of that center console with the big, in that center console you could fit a ton of crazy stuff. You got your cup holders, floor mounted shifter, you know, and your standard climate control there. But like I said, it has the look of that TRD Pro. Look at that thing. It just looks awesome. No chrome anywhere to be found on this thing. A nice looking truck at a great price. And then if you go down the list, you'll start seeing things like this. Here is a quicksand. I had to take a picture of the quicksand. You know how much I love it. 2019 Toyota Tundra crewmax SR5 with the 5.5 foot bed. They didn't have the 6.5 foot bed on the crewmax yet. 41,466 miles for $46,990. The one good thing about Carvana is apparently they're giving some really good trade-in prices. You could trade in your vehicle there as well. So hopefully it could counterbalance with you know, your down payment for a new truck if you're looking that way. And the fact that they deliver it to your door, always nice, always easy. Gotta love it. That's how my friend did it. He had it delivered to his door. They took his vehicle. They took it for a quick test drive. They tested, you know, they looked around it to make sure everything was as he said it was, and they took it, no problem. Here's another one. I thought you guys get a kick out of this. 2012. They usually keep later model Tundras and later model vehicles on this website. But a 2012, if you like that older generation, it has tow mirrors, 5.5 foot bed, 67,847 on the miles, 31,990. I still love the look of the second gen Tundra. I don't know about you guys, but I still think it is a great look. I love the front end of these trucks. And for some reason, the chrome just doesn't bother me that much, and it looks good on the black exterior color as well. Now, I put in the 2022 Tundra, and the results were 11. Here are a few of the ones we saw. I will say this up front. Many of them had the purchase pending emblem on the top, which means someone is trying to buy it as we speak. But you could still put your name on an email list for that truck in case you know, their financing doesn't come through or something goes wrong. You could still stay in line for that vehicle if you like it. And it looks like of the day and a half that I've been looking on this website, they're always adding vehicles. So if you're having trouble finding a 2022, which is why I'm doing this on Carvana, there are quite a few here. So 11 in my area. If you see anything different, please let us know. The first one here is a limited crewmax with the 5.5 foot bed, 631 miles, pretty much brand new. This one doesn't have the TRD off-road package or anything like that. Here's a shot of the side, 62,990 on the price. And you can see things like 22 people have this saved, and it has 1,200 views. That'll get you going if you're really interested in this truck. And, you know, like I said, you can do the 360 on the interior, the exterior. You could look at all the pictures of what this truck is all about. This is not the iMax, or the iForce Max, excuse me. This is the regular iForce engine. And the Limited gives you a bunch of crazy good stuff. You guys already know what this truck offers. This has installed options, the connectivity kit. It has carpet floor mats, center console safe, tailgate insert in black, if you like the look of it. So the price of the truck, $67,966 with everything. So the vehicle price is $62,990. Tax, title, registration, $43,860. Shipping, $590. Once again, they put it on all of them. Bogus fees, never. $67,966 for this truck. We have, so this is one of the ones I was talking about, purchase in progress. This is a platinum. I see a lot of platinums on here over the last couple days, coming and going. I saw a blueprint yesterday. It's not here anymore. 2022 Toyota Tundra crewmax. This is 936 miles, 73,990. That is not cheap, but as far as the truck itself goes, that is a good-looking platinum for sure. Some of these things are crazy on the side. Just check this out before we move on. It estimates a $1,238 a month payment with $8,900 cash down. I don't know about you guys. I can't afford that. Absolutely not. I mean, what are we buying here? Are we buying a Tundra or are we buying a Countach? Like, what's going on? Like, some of these monthly prices are absolutely insane on some of these, which is why I've been stressing the SR5 Tundra because that has a little bit of everything. It doesn't have the hybrid engine, but they give you a lot of the stuff you want, and at least you're down in the low 50s versus some of these crazy prices. So as we move on here, here is a 2022 Toyota Tundra crewmax. One thing I want to show you about this is an SR5 with the 6.5-foot bed. This is a stock image, all right, 61990. When I go into it, it's actually an army green color truck on the outside, but they don't have the truck yet. This is one of those pre-order now trucks. Keep that in mind. And this truck would be 66,271 out the door after tax, title, registration, 4281. They take care of everything with that as per what my friend says. You pretty much sign your name away and everything's done. Plates come to you through the mail, all that stuff. And now here's the last but not least truck here. This is a 2022 1794 crewmax, not iForce Max. This is the regular iForce engine. No TRD off-road packages. Has the big 6.5-foot bed on it. They're asking $80,000, 713 miles on it. 1,500 people have viewed it this week. 8 people have it saved. Here's another side shot of it so you can see that big old bed. I think the bed, 6.5-foot bed, looks really good with the crewmax cab. Flows together very nicely. This is going to have that electronic suspension on it that will adjust when you're towing and whatnot. As you can see, the truck is very low right there. So AVS, I believe it's called. And here we go with some of the pictures of the truck. Let's start up front here. So this is the interior. This has that saddle brown seat, which is what I'm sitting in right now. My office chair is exactly what you're looking at right there. It is a 2022 1794 seat. Very comfortable. I can tell you as I'm sitting in it as we speak. And I love the brown interior. You know, I really like that old orange level interior that they had in the last generation 1794. But this brown really does tie it all together. And they did a better job in this generation of tying in all of the other colors in the truck to work with this Western theme. And I want you to take a peek at this before we move on. If you look at the headliner, it is in black. Toyota, you gotta do me a favor. Now you're offering the black headliner on the Platinum and the 1794, but you're not offering it on the TRD Pro. The price point is nearly the same. Please give me the option of a black headliner in some of the other trims, because you make it so it's not completely out of left field that we want it. Black headliner offered on other trims than the 1794 and Platinum going forward. Write that down so you don't forget. But as you can see, the truck looks amazing. Really do like that interior. Here's the back seats, something we've never seen before. Heated and cooled back seats in the Tundra. Some USB ports there to plug your stuff in. We're getting high tech now. And as we see, once again, the price of this truck is it's quite high. $80,000 for a truck is, it just blows my mind. But honestly, it's par for the course of everything else I've seen out there. $85,782 after the 5,493 tax title registration and the 290 of shipping. $85,782. That is what this truck will be. So that is just a few of the options that are on there. If you go on and look, you're going to see, I saw a Calvary Blue 2019. There was a lot of your regular everyday color mag grays. I saw a white TRD Sport was on there. If you see anything cool and you want to let us know in the comments below, please do so. So for me, it was like 111 to 119 results. Again, I don't know if Carvana only does it for my general area where they could deliver it to me in a reasonable time, or if that is nationwide. I don't think it's nationwide. So if you're out in Cali or you're down in Texas and you see some cool vehicles on the Carvana website and you want to let us know, please do. If you see a TRD Pro, I'd love to see that as well. But there were 11 2022 Tundras, a 1794, a Platinum, an SR5 TRD Off-Road. We saw some good trucks there. The prices, this is just how the prices are nowadays. But just looking at the actual truck, it's good to see websites that have some options that are on there. And also, once again, I want to stress to you, my friend did trade in his vehicle and they took care of everything and everything went swimmingly. He did not trade his new vehicle back in. You have 7 days. If you don't like it, you could trade it back in for another vehicle. You could do that 3 times. He liked the first vehicle he got. It was everything they said it would be. So the video is pretty much being made because of his purchase. It gave me an idea to look at Tundras. But the best part is now we get to go to the local dealership. I filmed there early this morning, and I was able to see one 2022 SR5, which is what we were talking about, non-TRD, in the beautiful blueprint. I love doing the dealership walks for you. The inventory is just not there to do it every week. So today we're testing out, and we're doing a little hybrid situation. the one that joined the lot yesterday. It's brand new. It just got there. And a little bit of the stuff online. And we went to a different website. We didn't do Auto Trader like we always do. We went ahead and we did Carvana. So let me know what you think about that. But please enjoy this very short dealership walk at the end. Let me know what you think about the truck. Let me know what you think about the pricing, although I already know what you're going to say about the pricing. But until next time, you guys have a great one. Enjoy this short walk. Not much to show you at the dealership today. Pretty windy out here, but there is this gorgeous blueprint crewmax SR5. Figured we would take a look, add it to the end of the video. You'll have to tell me what you think. The sun is shining on it. The blueprint looks amazing with direct sunlight hitting it. Of course, there is a pinstripe. This dealership loves pinstripes. Now, I did a quick little short video yesterday showing you how on the SR5 now, everything's pretty much body color. So you get that body color surround on the black grille. This has the black emblem. And they blacked out the emblems on the side. On SR5, sometimes they come chrome, but there are blackout kits available. See how everything's blacked out? I'm starting to think the SR5 would be the way to go with some of these pricings nowadays. Or some of the pricing nowadays, excuse me. But they fill these things up nice. You could get the big screen, you could get the leather, which Softex, black bumper. There's just not a lot of chrome going on this. In fact, the outside of this truck has 0 chrome. If you really want to dig deep, the lug nuts are chrome. But a good looking truck for sure. I wanted to make sure you saw it because these things sell immediately when they hit the lot. Let's talk pricing. This is a 4x4 Tundra SR5 crewmax with a 5.5-foot bed. $54,688. This is what's on it. Premium audio package 1145. Blind spot monitoring, outer mirrors in black, $50. SR5 premium package 2,120, and that gives you the soft text. SR5 convenience package 1,510. You got the blind spot monitoring, the parking sensors, leather steering wheel 170, all weather floor mats 169, black emblem overlay 150, trifold tonneau cover 1,295, non-skid spray on bed liner 579. That's your total there, and sticker is 54,688. The markup 58,678. So there you have it. This thing is nicely loaded. You don't usually see the Toyota brand tonneau covers in the new gen here. So here's what it looks like. I'm not used to filming when there's so much sun. They even blacked out the 4x4. The wheels would have to be changed. That would be the one thing on this truck that I would change immediately, and then everything would be perfect. There's what she looks like on the inside, if you could see. Softex leather. Big 14-inch screen. It has the gauge cluster. It doesn't have the digital gauge cluster, I should say. That is in the higher trims of the non-hybrid and all the hybrids. Here's your part content. Some people want to see that all the time, so there you go. It's one of the most American/Canadian part half-ton trucks there is. This and the Ford F-150 battle for the most American truck. Not a bad looking one. So I figured I would film that. This really made sense with what I was looking at yesterday. Or what that video I made about the short, about how everything on this is now body color when it used to be chrome, and then you'd have to go delete the chrome, which would cost you more money, but they made it a lot easier. And it's crazy because in the upper trims like Limited, you start to get machine silver and chrome on a lot, so that's the way to go. There's 2 other Tacomas here. There's the used Tundras we've looked at a few times, so I just wanted to make sure I tagged this on to the end of the video. Very loud, windy, traffic going by, everyone going to the beach. It's beautiful. Have a great day. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TundraDude34, TundraDude34, gmail.com. Be safe, be well, and thank you for watching.